Welcome members once again to Primary 6 Integrated Science, Week 4, Lesson 8. We are still moving on with our topic resources in the environment, and this time we are looking at the sun as a resource in the environment. We know that the sun is the main source of energy in the environment, where other sources get their energy from. Now, the sun provides us with heat, light, and solar energy. Sometimes they can ask you, mention any two forms of energy got from the sun. And we are saying that we have light energy, solar energy, and heat energy. Members, heat from the sun reaches the earth by the process called radiation. Heat from the sun reaches the earth by radiation. What are the examples of radiant heat? One, heat from the sun. Then we have heat from the glowing charcoal, heat from the burning charcoal stove, and heat from the lighting bulb. The heat from the bulb reaches you in the living room by radiation. Heat from the charcoal stove, if you are near it, you get that warmth from the charcoal stove by radiation. Heat from the sun also reaches us on the earth by radiation. So these are some of the examples of radiant heat, or material that produce heat by radiation. Uses of the sun. We know that the sun is very important in the environment. How? How is the sun used as a resource? One, the sun is used to dry our washed clothes. When we wash clothes, we always hang out for drying. It is the sun to dry. Two, the sun also helps to dry our harvested crops. Sun helps to dry our harvested crops. People harvest beans, people harvest maize. After harvesting, we can only preserve those food items by sun drying. So the sun is very important in that way. The sun also helps our body to make vitamin D. We know that we need vitamin D in the body, and it's only be done if you have enough sunshine. So the sun helps our bodies to make vitamin D by the help of the melanin. We shall look at melanin when we reach in primary 7. Then also the sun is used by plants to make their own food during photosynthesis. We need one of the conditions necessary for photosynthesis to take place. There must be sunlight energy. So that sunlight energy is got from the sun. Dangers of now too much sunshine in the environment. How is too much sunshine affect our environment? One, we know that too much sunshine dries up our farmers' crops in the garden. If you have planted your crops, they have started growing very well, and eventually drought come, or there's too much sunshine, those plants or crops are going to dry up. Members, too much sunshine also dries up water bodies. You ever heard about seasonal lakes, seasonal rivers, when during dry season they dry up, and people have starvation on side of water. So too much sunshine is not good in the environment. Too much sunshine also dries up animal pasture for animals. This grass dry up in dry season, and animals will have no pasture to feed on, and they end up starving and dying. When we are dealing with the sun, we cannot hesitate to talk about solar system. Solar system is made up of the following parts. We have heard about solar in villages where there's no electricity. People use solar. Even in town here, people use solar if you don't want to have issues with concerning here. So, solar system has the following parts. One, it has the solar panel. This is what we are calling the solar panel. The whole of this item is our solar panel. That's why I have written here solar panel. What's the importance of this solar panel? The importance of the solar panel is to trap heat and light from the sun. The solar panel traps heat and light from the sun. Then we have the second part called the solar cell. These are the solar cells, and they are mostly painted black when you look at the solar panel. The solar cells change solar energy to solar electricity. After the panel getting this solar light energy or heat energy from the sun, they convert that solar energy back to solar electricity. Then once they got the solar battery, this is our solar battery here. The solar battery stores solar electricity. So it is what is to store the solar electricity. That's what we call a solar battery. Down here, to connect the solar panel by the conducting wires. Then note, the solar panels are painted black. When you look at it, it is painted black. Why? To trap more heat and light from the sun. When it is black, it's a good absorber of heat. So when you paint it black, it will absorb more heat from the sun. That's why it's painted black. Still, the solar panel is also put on top of the roofs in order to absorb more heat and the light from the sun. You don't buy your solar panel and put it inside the house. It will not get enough sunlight. So what you're supposed to get your solar panel put on top of the roof so that it can get more heat and the light from the sun. Now, how can we harvest solar energy from the sun? So these are the equipment that we can use to harvest solar energy from the sun. One is using solar panel, as you have seen. Then we have using solar heater. That these heaters we use. They put them also on top of the roof to absorb more heat and boil the water. Then using solar cookers. Then that's using solar dryers. So these are the 4 equipment that we can use to harvest solar energy from the sun. Friends, this has been our lesson, and I also encourage you to take as the previous lessons to break the work at school for marking on the activity you're going to answer down there, or take a picture of only the activity or exercise which is on that in that work and bring for marking or send it through the WhatsApp. We shall mark. However, don't send your work through the PDF. Send direct WhatsApp and we shall get that work and mark and give you the feedback. Once again, I remain Mr. Mayen Ronald, a teacher of science, Makinde Junior Academy. Thank you for listening.